Let's go.
Yeah, let's do this. All right, we're switching over.
We are live.
We are with maybe the worst camera setup of all time. We got to work on this.
Hey, we'll figure it out.
At least we got all three of us. You're getting a nice side profile here. Get a nice shot of the nose here. You know. It's a good time.
Hey, when I was a kid, all I did was draw in profile.
I only drew in a front view. Arms straight down in an A pose.
Yeah, 3/4.
Yeah, 3/4. Nice. Yeah. The couple of times that I would try to make like a superhero look like they're, putting up their dukes to fight, because this is how all superheroes fight, like a old-timey pugilist.
Bare knuckle
there
boxing.
was no depth to it, so it looks like they're actually like right up in here.
Oh,
doing one of these.
Oh yeah.
Doing one of these.
Oh yeah. I did
Yeah.
that. I did. Hey, you could draw like Rob Liefeld. Anyway,
Oh yeah.
How is
I could do okay feet.
how is that man famous and so full of himself? I do not understand.
Yeah, whatever.
He
Hey, he made a Deadpool.
he knew his market at
He did.
the time.
Yeah.
And
That Captain America cover still haunts my dreams.
Oh, with the giant
Pecs.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that people just make fun of him all the time for it.
Yeah.
Because he'll get all high and mighty. He's like, well, I created Deadpool, blah, 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 blah.
okay, I tweeted with some random hashtags in it, so we'll see what that does.
Nice.
For us.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh, I should probably tweet with my twit.
Tweet with your twit.
What? Wait. Okay, good. I didn't delete all of the pre-settings of the thing. All right. Let's see. So we do that. Yeah, bear with us. I mean, no one's watching it at this right now, which is fine. No one's going to.
You gotta fake it till you make it.
You fake it till you make it.
We
That's
have
right.
100,000 viewers right now.
That's, you know
and
what? Sure. Okay, sure.
And we're not real. We're not real. These are all just VTubers.
Yeah.
we have
It's yeah.
the most realistic
Oh, where is it?
and hideous VTuber model.
Oh God, where is it?
Did I give
let's
you an
see
idea?
here. I have an awful VTuber. I have an awful, holy shit, bad VTuber. So I used to use a little cartoon because I would sit.
I remember
here,
the little cartoon.
I would sit here in my
Yeah.
pajamas and play because I just didn't wanna. Is it here? No, it's not. Fuck, where is it?
There's a great like VTuber maker on Itch.
Yeah, there's
I forget what it's called,
Yeah, what is it?
but it'll take me 3 seconds to figure it out.
Yeah, I didn't delete this program, did I? I don't think I did. Videoland. Ah, here it is. Okay. Yes. So, do you remember when no, it was Jordan that took my pictures. I made the most cursed VTuber of all time.
I vaguely remember you.
Let's see if
I remember
can-
that one.
okay, so I'm going to add
That one's good,
window
though.
capture. Window capture, and it needs to be the video. Video.
it's
Mario.
Mario.
VTuber kit.
Okay. So let's see if we do that. That is absolutely not it. Let me try that again. Is it game capture? Sure. No.
I
that's
tried
not
to
it.
make a VTuber in Click Team that would like react to microphone noise, but
Oh yeah.
but I couldn't get it to work.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Why is okay? Everything seems broken. Everything is broken. Anyway, that's it. And
that
yeah.
one.
line in Elgato, no. Main in Behringer. There it is. There it is. It's the fucking worst. It's the doggone worst.
That is some uncanny valley.
Oh, I need to put this on the
yeah,
screen.
put it on screen.
I'm trying. Let
so
me do
the
this.
VOD can see.
The VOD, they must know. They must know. Nope, that's not it.
The VOD must flow.
Maybe that's it.
flow.
Capture cursor. No. Do that. Why? Why is? All right.
I'm sorry. I'm just watching the
Audio.
VTubers like
yeah,
mouth
it's
move.
horrible, right?
The blink.
It's real bad.
It reminds me of those old Quiznos
Source
commercials.
That's what it was. That's
We
what it
love
was
these
supposed to be. You know what? I'll just switch to the game view and we'll drop
Quiznos
it.
subs.
We'll drop it right.
There.
We'll drop it right there, so everyone can see. Yes. I blink.
Yes!
I blink and I flop my mouth open slightly. It's the worst. I'm like a Monty Python, Terry Gilliam
You're a
cutaway.
Terry Gilliam cartoon.
Yeah, it's the worst. Okay.
You
What are you doing? I'm averting my eyes, oh Lord. Well, stop it.
I'm especially proud of the blinking because the blinks happen and the rest of the face does not react.
It reminds me of so I used to have this boss, and I'm pretty sure it was a tick, but when he would sit there and talk to you, it was like his whole face was on manual blink.
Oh, really?
Like he'd be talking to you, and then just like,
Okay, that seems like a tick, but
Yeah,
also,
and I'm like-
all right, I got to get rid of this.
yeah, get that.
I got to get rid of this.
Get that guy out of here.
Yeah, get him out of here. Okay, there
Get
we
him
go.
out of here.
There we go. There we
Get
go.
him out of here.
So we're so if we are human VTubers, does that make us flesh tubers?
Yes.
Ooh.
Well, that's every live.
Is a
act-
flesh
is
tube?
a flesh tuber.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
fair.
all,
VTuber.
we're all tubes. We're all tubes.
We're all a system of
Series
tubes.
of tubes.
A
So
series
same
of
with the
tubes.
internet. We're on the internet, and we are also the internet. This is going nowhere.
We are the internet.
All right, so we're gonna record our show, and also, we have a watcher on the Twitch. I think that's cool. So yeah, we're gonna stream our show, and we're going to then do some stuff afterwards for like a few minutes. I don't know, during the show, and I won't talk about this every time, but during the show. Because we record this for radio, we're not going to be, talking, like, acknowledging the
Twitch audience.
Twitch chat, unless it's a thing that we can, unless it's something I can very cleanly cut, like if we stop and talk to the chat. But
We could just mention that we got something from the live chat. During
oh
the
yeah,
podcast.
you know what? That's a good idea.
Hey, let's go to the phones.
But yeah,
yes.
yeah, we've got something in our live chat here. Like
Yeah,
it'd be as easy
we
as
could do that. Yeah, we could do that.
Are you pondering what I am pondering?
Gee, I don't know, Brian.
Nerf.
That was a pretty good pinky.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm not quick enough to come up with the second line, but yes.
Oh, you know they
What
had
can we do with a rubber hose?
Yeah, you know they had they pre-wrote those in advance and then picked them out of a big,
Oh yeah,
like a big Word document.
without a
full.
doubt. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if, they were probably pre-written, but it was probably Rob Paulson just recalling them because he could still to this day do Nations of the World
Yeah,
of the old, from way back in the day as Yakko.
but nobody ever wants to talk about Wacko doing the states. And
No
their
one
and their
does.
capitals.
Yeah, but that was great
Yeah.
because it's to Farmer in the Dell, isn't it?
I don't remember. They
Yeah,
Yeah, it was,
yeah.
they do a bit about it on the new Animaniacs. Like
Oh,
he
they do.
thinks he's so big because he can do Nations of the World, and nobody ever wants to talk about.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so we're gonna check levels real quick.
There, I did
here.
see a bit. I think it's from the newer Animaniacs.
Yeah.
But there was a bit where Brain asked Pinky, "Is like, are you pondering what I'm pondering?" And Pinky was like, "Brain, when have I ever been pondering what you have been pondering?" And he's like, "That's true. That's
Yeah.
true."
Yeah.
And they kind of go back and forth for like a minute. And it goes, "Yeah, that's what I'm thinking." And it goes, "That's what I'm thinking too." So you are pondering what I'm
Okay,
pondering.
why is it not?
I still think hands down the new Pinky and the Brains are like 5 or 10 times better than the new Animaniacs episodes were.
There we go. Okay,
The Warners. I think Pinky and the Brain is way funnier than the Warners are.
I agree. Oh, I absolutely agree. Yeah. Okay.
Not that I don't like the Warners. I like the Warners too. I just think that Pinky and the Brain is funnier.
No, yeah, absolutely. Okay, so turn the gain up slightly on Cody.
The game.
The gains.
I've got sick gains.
You do.
Bro.
You do in fact have sick gains currently. Josh, do some talking into your microphone.
I am doing talking into my microphone. My microphone is picking up the things that I'm talking about.
That's very good. Thank you. Cody, one more time for me, please.
Heyo, I'm on the microphone.
Oh.
Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
Very good. All right, I think that'll. You know what? I'm going to stop it and play that back a little bit just to make sure we're good, because I redid like a lot of things in the studio, like audio setup wise. I'm not pointing at you, Chad. I'm pointing at my mixer board. But it kind of threw everything out of whack. So let's see. This might be loud in your ears, guys.
I'll be all right.
In this room.
I know. I'll be all right.
All right. Okay. It's a little bit of a buzz, but you know what?
I really didn't hear it.
Well, I'm weird about it.
He's the audio professional.
Technically, I mean, I've gotten paid to do audio,
This
so I
is
guess.
true.
So I guess
True.
technically I
He
am
is
an
a
audio.
He is a way more professional producer than we are.
I don't know about that.
That's okay. I'm an award-winning indie game designer.
That's right. You are. Yes. Yes.
Not even technically.
Yeah.
And I'm the most professional sounding radio voice.
Sure.
Yeah. Of the three of us, Josh, you do have the best radio voice. Seriously.
And
Tom-
I have
Tom-
I have the worst.
Station manager Tom has mentioned it a couple of times to me.
It's because I got a face for radio. I got to make it up
You've-
somehow.
You've been given the gift.
You have, yes. That's why Dad keeps going back to you to do bits on his
For real?
for his promos, because you have a good voice.
Yeah.
I don't
You
even
have
think
the
I
gift.
one.
Yeah.
The gift. Pulling a clay face.
Well, I was going to say you were doing what's his name, Laszlo from What We Do in the Shadows.
I thought you were doing a Bane.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're voiced by the
Right.
same guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Is Alan Tudyk Bane too?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Yeah.
Explosions.
I'm gonna blow up the whole city.
I just watched Harley
Return
Quinn.
the pasta maker. It's the principal.
Yeah.
I love Max's Harley Quinn show.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good.
I've been
It's-
watching the new season. I
Yeah.
watched the new episode.
Oh, I need to get
yesterday.
caught up on Kite Man. Hell yeah.
Oh, I
Kite Man
liked
was good.
I liked
Yeah.
Kite Man. Hell yeah. And also, there's a lot of points from Kite Man. Hell yeah, that carry over into the new season of Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
Oh,
'cause
nice.
especially the Bane stuff.
Yeah, Bane was a major character in.
I
Batman.
thought, yeah. Cool.
So to get some of the stuff that happens in Harley Quinn, you have to watch Kite Man. Hell yeah,
Okay. I'm in.
which is
it's-
kind of weird and funny,
Yeah.
but because it's
Yeah,
just a stupid spin-off.
It's the only way you'll discover how Bane met his hot wife.
Oh, nice.
Well, not necessarily true, because he meets her in Harley Quinn.
Oh,
because it was the Valentine's Day special for Harley Quinn.
oh, that's true.
and then which was a separate thing from the series. I
But
think.
they expand upon it in Kite Man.
Yeah, well, there's and then there's like the whole other thing that happens that is kind of spoilery. With like,
Watch these shows; they're good.
yeah, watch the shows; they're funny. And I feel like they're just as raunchy as your Rick and Morty, but I feel like the writing is
Oh, so much
better.
It's not as cynical
Yeah.
in a bad way.
I was gonna say Ivy's really cynical.
Yeah.
The fact they made Swamp Thing just like
A bro.
Yeah,
a
man
vegan,
bun.
a vegan man bun, bro.
Yeah.
And they have Floronic Man in the new season.
Really?
Yep, he
Nice.
is. He's in one episode.
Oh, he's gonna be well.
I don't know.
How do they portray him? Out of curiosity.
Plant monster?
Yeah.
Oh, really? They don't give him like a weird tick like everybody else on the show has?
He's so brief.
He's deeply
Okay.
ingrained into Poison Ivy's backstory, though.
Like his
so,
like her origin.
Yeah, her origin story. So
with her and Frank.
Really? Okay. So, well, that is actually taken from the movie Batman and Robin, because
was that Floronic Man?
Donald Glover played the human. His character was named the human character of the Floronic Man. He was technically.
What is his Jason
Woodrow.
Yes,
Yeah.
Jason Woodrow.
Yeah. Well, I seem to have completely deleted the soundboard from existence.
Whoops.
So that sucks. Oh well.
How? Where did it go?
Well, you know what? This week when we go check them out, we're just not going to have sound. We're just going to wait for a second. Imagine that there's going to be music and everything there.
Are we
next? This live streaming. This was a last minute thing. So
are we still recording?
Oh yeah. We're not. No, we're not recording.
Okay.
We're streaming.
Okay. Well,
Oh, so close. We're streaming. All right.
But the stream will be recorded.
The stream is going to be recorded.
Technically, yes, we are being recorded.
well, I meant currently at this time because I didn't see the thing going
The little
across the
thing
screen.
is not. Yeah, no, it's not going.
Okay.
You know what?
I was just making sure that we didn't run into another snafu.
Where
No.
we lose an entire episode.
Oh,
Again.
that is just the worst.
How many
feeling.
lost episodes have we had now?
We're well into double digits. It is just the worst feeling.
I love technology.
It's
the
so
best.
great. It's so great. Technology
Double
is
digits for a triple digit podcast.
That's
isn't-
right.
Isn't bad.
Last
That's
week
true.
was episode 444.
Really?
Yeah. We've done over 400 of these things. We've almost done 500 of these
Uh,
things. By the end of the year, we could very well be, we're going to be very close to it.
Did your mom tell you that I ran into her at the store the other day?
No, I haven't seen my mom in a while.
Oh, you're a bad son.
Well, she's coming over tomorrow for game night.
Nice.
Hi, Mom.
Chances are our one current viewer.
Yeah, it might actually be.
Yeah, it could be. Let's see. Okay.
You trying to bring up the viewers?
I'm trying to. Yeah. I'm rearranging because I gotta.
Hey, this is way better because the last time I streamed anything on Twitch, it was directly through my PlayStation.
Let's see. We do something like
That's when
this,
I did Black Myth Wukong, and then I
do
got mad.
something like that. And then
Oh, is that
we
the
do
chat? Oh, now
that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So that is technically the chat, and it's both, and there's a little logo dependent on
Where it's coming from?
which one it's coming from.
Cool.
Which is pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah. This we're using Restream.io for this, and it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool thing.
I dig it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
dig it.
Okay.
Okay.
DK.
Donkey
Donkey
Kong.
Kong. All right.
I need to fix my
now.
I need to fix my posture.
Oh, sure.
I'm all slouched out of my chair like a weirdo.
Like the South Park World of Warcraft guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Make love, not Warcraft.
It could be the end of the world
of Warcraft.
and it's gone.
Mixing all the South Park memes.
That's it. Yeah.
That Casa
You're gonna have a
Bonita
bad time.
documentary that they just put out was pretty good too.
Which one?
The Casa Bonita documentary.
Oh, no, I
about them
haven't seen it.
buying the restaurant and having to redo the inside for millions of dollars.
I had no
It's
idea.
re-
It's not like they didn't have the money to do it.
Yeah.
Sure.
They've basically gotten a blank check from or from Comedy Central for like the last 30 years.
There's a point where Trey's like, I'm going to have to come up with some new TV shows to pay for this.
Yeah, because they've all really done is South Park.
Oh no, that's my bush.
Yeah.
Do you remember That's My
Which
Bush?
is a great,
Yeah.
That was a
great
great show. Oh, what if they came back with the same concept?
That's my
Oh.
Trump.
That's my Trump or whatever.
Trumped.
Oh,
Apostrophe D.
man. Oh, they would
Playing the Trump card.
playing the Trump
Ooh,
card.
that's a good-
Yeah, there
Trump
we go.
card, that's a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
one.
That's the one.
That's
yeah.
a good one.
Oh God.
TM.
The less we talk about this guy, the better.
Yeah.
The documentary is it's on Paramount Plus.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
Casa Bonita Mi Amore.
Oh, that's a good title.
Nice.
That's
nice.
a good title.
Okay, so now for the most cringeworthy section where we sit here and think. Not the intros are not cringe because Cody usually
Sometimes-
sometimes they
they
are.
are.
Sometimes they are. But the point where we all sit here in silence and try to think of the intro for the show.
Na, na, na.
Okay. I don't have one.
I might have one.
I
You might-
already did like a Skibbity Riz one once. didn't
You
I?
did,
That was
yeah.
pretty cringe.
I don't
Yeah.
want to go back to that well.
That was
Yeah.
pretty cringe.
I mean, could always go to what are we talking about this week?
Like I said, I think I might have one.
You might
Go
have
for
one?
it.
Yeah, do
Go
it.
for it.
Do it. Warm up those pipes.
Me, 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 me. It sucks because my mouth is all swollen up and I can hear the lisp from my lip being all busted up.
That's all right. I can't hear it. It's all good.
I do though. I hear it myself.
We'll fix it in post.
We'll fix it in post. We'll fix it in
We'll
post.
do it live.
Yeah.
I mean, technically we are. I think.
We are technically doing it live. Yeah.
Yeah, anyway.
Anyway.
Hey everyone, welcome back to not welcome back.
I mean,
Well,
technically,
you could say welcome
if,
back.
if they've listened to the show before.
We have done 444 of these. They are technically, yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome to Nerd Overload, the pop and geek culture show that the times these keep coming and they just don't stop coming.
I'm hitting the ground running. I'm Sam.
I'm Cody, and all that glitters is gold.
And I'm Josh.
Think of the next line, Josh. Think of the next line from that Smash Mouth song. Or just yell donkey.
Get out me swamp!
There we go. There
something,
we go.
something breaks the mold.
Yeah, yeah. Hey now.
Shooting stars. Never break
Hey now,
the-
guys.
Hey now.
We're
Hey
all
now.
stars.
Hey now.
Hey now.
All right, thank you all for joining us this week on Nerd Overload. I'm glad to have you all back. We're going to be talking about a whole bunch of stuff, some news, some Shrek news. Exciting! Everyone get pumped for the Shrek news.
I am, but I've made no secret that I love Shrek.
Oh, Shrek is a great, yeah. Anyway, but we got to save it for later. But first, we're going to get into some things we have been checking out.
Bum, bum, bum.
This is where we play the song.
The first CD I ever owned was Smash Mouth.
Oh, nice.
Not that one.
Oh, okay.
The one before.
The one before it. Okay. Is that the one with Walking on the Sun?
Yes.
Yeah, there we
I
go.
think it was
Walking
called-
on the sun.
Was it called Astro Lounge?
I think it's
Yeah,
Astro
Astro
Lounge.
Lounge.
Yeah. The first, so
Or no, was it Fushumang?
that's the one.
The first
yeah.
one was Fushumang. Astro Lounge was the one with
One with
All-Star on it.
All-Star, right.
I remember when I got Astro Lounge, I'm like, this isn't as good.
Well, you missed out on the previous album when they were a ska band,
Oh, of
and their
course.
entire album was ska.
Of course they were a ska band.
And of
Because-
course you know about that.
Yeah, ska. It's great.
Ska?
Have you heard the McDonald's at the Pentagon song?
No.
Oh, man.
Is that
It's
something
so
I need to listen
good.
to? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Oh, so that was a reference to something
Yes.
when you put it in the group chat?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. So the first CDs I owned, got them both at the same time at Christmas. It was Weird Al's Running with Scissors
That checks.
and the first Backstreet Boys album.
That's less cool.
Yeah,
No,
that's
no,
cool.
no,
now
no.
there were a couple bangers on. I was not a big fan of boy bands.
None
but
of us were.
None of us were.
That
but
was for our sisters.
It was one of those things where my folks were like, "Oh, this is on sale.
This end is very popular with the kids.
This is yes. We shall give this hello, fellow teens."
Yeah.
But no, those were the first two albums and or CDs, I guess. Rather,
I mean, now I can acknowledge that there are Backstreet Boys bangers, but at the time, owning that CD would have gotten you a wedgie.
I'm sure. Yeah.
I
No,
mean-
I told people about the Weird Al one. I didn't tell many people about the Backstreet, the Boys of the Backstreet.
Like, I can't remember the first CD I actually owned. I mean, I can remember a time because a lot of it was Korn and Ozzy and stuff like that
Sure.
because I'm that guy. But I do remember me and my sister sharing a Janet Jackson cassette tape
Nice.
Oh yeah,
that had Nasty on it.
nice.
Oh, you nasty boys. Yeah, just, man.
Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
Yeah, exactly. That.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Me and my sister would pass that cassette back and forth.
Excellent.
The only cassette I had was Cake's Fashion Nugget.
Oh yeah.
And I about wore that bad boy out.
I
That album-
I would have.
That album rules.
I had
It
so
still
I had,
rules.
I had so many cassettes. Like I had like the cassette organizer, stupid tower thing.
Space Jam, the soundtrack.
When I was
I'm gonna fly like an eagle, you guys.
to the sea.
Between that and Jock Jams. Do you remember Jock Jams?
Jams.
Yeah, man.
Bum, 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 bum. It was like
Are you ready for this? Da-na-na.
pump up
Oh man, space.
Norwegian techno anthem, pump up the jam.
Yep.
Space.
Space Jam had a good soundtrack.
You guys
though.
haven't seen Kunk on Life
No.
yet? Oh my god.
No, I haven't
You
seen
gotta
that.
watch the Philomena Kunk like shows
Oh, okay.
on Netflix.
Yeah.
They are so funny.
Okay.
She plays like this kind of like just like belligerently dumb character.
Okay.
that interviews like smart people about
Things.
So
Yeah.
it's Space Ghost.
and asks them just like the dumbest questions.
So it's Space Ghost.
Or check it out with Dr. Steve Brule.
yeah.
Yeah.
Between Two Ferns.
Or hang in with Dr. Z.
That still sounds fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds cool. So yes, things we've been checking out. You know what? I will start. And Cody, you need to get your finger on the Power Rangers. Stop talking about Power Rangers button,
Never.
because I'm going to talk about the new season of Super Sentai, the Japanese Power Rangers. Don't press it yet, though. Nope.
My finger
Nope.
slipped.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
sure, fair. Well, I guess that's my check 'em out. No, no. So this season is the 49th team, or technically the 50th team. 49th season, 50th team of Super Sentai.
I really didn't mean to push it. My
No,
finger literally did slip.
No, that's fair. So the team is number 1 Sentai Gozuger. And the whole thing is about everyone on the team are a bunch of losers. if they collect all of the Sentai rings that help them get all of the robots, because that's the gimmick.
Oh, so is this another anniversary season?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like Gokaiger. So
So it's the 49th season, and they're counting it as 50 because of Lupin Ranger versus Pata Ranger. They're counting them now as 2 separate teams.
Oh, that's stupid.
Yeah, they wanted to get to the anniversary early because you never know when Super Sentai is going to get canceled.
It's always on the verge of getting
Yeah.
canceled.
It's always on the verge of getting canceled. But no, everyone on the team are losers, and if they collect all the rings, they get their wish made, which makes them number 1. So the team members all kind of hate each other as well. They're all competing, but they're also a team.
They're gonna learn about that.
They are. They're going to learn how to become
Friends.
teams and friends and win the day with the power of friendship. Everything is ring themed. So their change things is a ring that they put on, and there's also a gauntlet glove that is also a sword because it's rings and hands.
Yeah.
The villain team are all wedding themed because wedding rings.
Ah.
Yeah. And also, and this is exciting, it is a secret wrestling season because when they fight,
It's in a ring.
it's in a ring. The putties for the season are bells that are both wedding bells and also the round start bell. They cut promos on each other when they go into the ring. The monsters of the week absorb humans who are good at one specific thing,
Sounds about right. That tracks for a lot of
and they are
tonkatsu.
absorbed by a championship belt being slurped onto them. Yeah, it's wrestling. It's wrestling, baby. And also fighting games. There's a lot of like round 1 fight with the graphics and everything.
Well, it's
pretty cool.
It's Sentai, and for a while they've had overly dramatic announcers for stuff.
Yeah, but this one is like purposeful.
Oh, yeah, I love it. I love.
Yeah. I just wish I liked the costumes or actors or characters or setting.
Wow, that's a lot of.
That's like everything else.
Yeah.
As it seems like it is built for me, and yet I am not the biggest fan of it so far. Unfortunately.
So far.
They flew too close to the sun.
Well, with most shows, you give it 4 episodes. That's my standard. You give it 4 episodes to see if it catches you by the 4th one, because sometimes things are slow burn. With Super Sentai specifically, and Kamen Rider, Tokusatsu, I give it 8. I double it because by the end of the 8th episode, you're done with the introduction episode where they're trying to overload everything and tell you everything that's going on with the plot.
Especially since a lot of those series tend to have like about 50 or so episodes.
Oh yeah, they run for an entire year. Yeah, there's between 48 and 52 episodes for them,
And a couple of movies.
So you get past the introduction where they overload you, and you get past the character-specific introduction to, like, this is what this character's about.
This is the blue.
This is the blue
This
episode.
is the yellow.
This is the yellow episode.
Yeah.
And you're firmly into the filler monsters of the week before they introduce the secret sixth character that takes over the second half of the show. There is a structure to this.
In America, we're lucky to get 4 episodes in a season.
I
nowadays.
know. Yeah. Well,
Especially on Netflix.
Bandai's
Yeah.
got to sell those toys, and you can't sell a toy if you only have 4 episodes of a show.
It's true.
Yeah. Plus, hey, they spent the money on those suits. You're gonna use them. But no, I'm gonna keep giving it a shot. It's 2 episodes in, so I have at least 6 more that I'm going to watch before I deem it not worth watching. But yeah, it's interesting. I've never, like, there are seasons that I don't like. There are seasons that are just not very, in my opinion, not very good. And there are some that seem geared towards me that I enjoyed, like Gokaiger. We've talked about Gokaiger a million times.
God, I love Gokaiger is still one of my favorites.
Pirate themed, yes. Thank you.
Especially when the
very
giant
much.
robot puts on the hat and like turns
and fixes it. Yeah, it's peak. But I've never had a season so built towards me that I just can't get into yet. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
You know, I wasn't a huge fan of Tokuger when it first started.
It grows on you.
Oh, yeah.
Power Rangers.
Yeah.
The train season.
It's so good. Well, except for Wagon. Wagon's a bit much.
I mean, hey, it's there for someone.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
Looking at you, near Automata fans.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, who wants to go next? Who's got to check them?
I mean, I have a sort of related check 'em.
Let's do it.
I mean, I watched the new episode of Red Ranger in Another World.
Oh, the show with a great premise with a horrible name?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. For the viewers who may not know, it's an isekai anime about a red Sentai member who gets thrown into a fantasy world, and he gets to keep all his stupid Sentai gadgets.
He has the robot and the costume.
The
and
robot,
everything.
the special weapons, he does the poses, there's
Yeah.
explosions, things are happening, and people are like, why are these things happening? Why are you like this? Why are you announcing things?
I think you could say that about any anime. Why are you like this?
Why are you announcing things?
Yeah.
This is true. Why can't you just attack? Why do you got to go like...
Why you gotta say gum gum rifle?
Why do you have to do a model pose when your stand pops up? I just dropped something.
Hey, I love JoJo.
Yeah.
There's no JoJo slander
You gotta
in my presence.
do the pose, and you gotta
Yada, yada.
But it was
Jotaro.
me, Dio. Yeah. Anyway, continue.
Yes.
Continue. Go.
They found their yellow because they, like we've called it, they're building a new Sentai team in this fantasy world.
Yep.
And I called it, so I called it. As soon as I saw her, I'm like, she's the yellow.
Some days you just can't get your yellow out.
That sounds like
Ba-dum bump, ba-dum bump.
Womp.
go to the
Womp
doctor.
womp.
Anyway.
And it was a kidney stone.
Oof, been there. But no, they go to this desert with a cactus forest, and that's where these elves live. And the yellow is an elf who has the power of a ancient hero that came from another world. And they thought, like, well, she has one of these evil seed things, because that's what they've been hunting
Sure.
the last couple episodes. Nope, it is a Sentai power from Red's world.
Oh, cool.
He seems somewhat, not familiar, but I don't know, you can kind of see it that he has some form of, like, a click in his brain. Like,
Well,
wait a minute.
Well, that's the secret unknown thing. All Sentai are oblivious of each other unless they're not.
Now, I don't know if this power actually comes from his world, because they barely touch on it in this episode.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're going to get into it more heavily in the next one.
Yeah.
So I'll update next week. But it's Egyptian themed, and the powers are cool.
Excellent.
And it has announcers, and it's stupid.
Awesome.
It's like a book or something like hanging off her belt or whatever.
Okay.
And she has these giant gold coins.
Like the Book of the Dead. And,
Yeah. It's called
yeah.
It's called Amen. Which
Oh.
I think they kind of meant Amun, but it's
but
Amen.
hey, it's
But it's like, and when she puts the coins in the book thing, it's like, Visit to the Sphinx.
Nice.
You know, kind of stuff like that. And it's actually a really cool suit. But also it kind of reminds me of Metabots a little bit. Like in the face.
Okay.
It looks
Metabots.
the helmet looks kind of like Metabee.
Interesting. Okay.
With like big Anubis ears on it.
Well, very cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get caught up on that. I think I'm
This
2
is
episodes in.
episode 7.
Yeah, that seems par for the course. I'm usually way behind on most shows, so yeah.
I mean, I generally am too. There are whole I haven't watched Captain America because I haven't watched Falcon and Winter
Captain
Soldier.
Falcon, Winter Falcon.
I haven't watched Captain America just because I haven't felt like it.
Sure.
There's about 4
Understandable.
other movies that are out right now that I would rather watch than that.
Yeah.
And I like
And,
I like Marvel
and you like
stuff.
those. Yeah, yeah.
I
do
watched-
too.
I watched all of the new Spider-Man show, and that was great.
Oh, cool. I've been wanting to.
It's 100% worth a watch. It's
Okay.
really good.
Cool.
And
Yeah.
it's in its own continuity, so you don't have to watch
100 other things.
Yeah.
The story definitely or the art style is very interesting. I do like it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I haven't watched it. I've only seen clips of it. But I do like that kind of like comic pop style they've got going on.
Yeah, it's a very pop
It's
art.
very
like,
cool. Yeah.
I watched 2 Sean Baker movies. The guy that did Anora, which is one of the movies that I watched.
Okay. Cool.
It is very, very, very good. It's that movie about the sex worker who marries a Russian oligarch's son after being with him for like a week and a half.
Oh, okay.
It was nominated for at least 6 Oscars.
Oh, nice. Nice.
But it's really good, and it
In true
hits-
Oscar fashion, I've
it
never heard of
hits-
this.
It hits several genres. At one point, it turns into a full-on screwball comedy almost.
Oh, really?
Like it's all over the place, but still tells a very coherent and good story.
Nice.
It's 100% like worth
Like,
a watch.
totally worth it?
Like it's,
Oh, fantastic.
It's very good.
Yeah. Excellent.
And then the other one I watched by the same guy was the Florida Project, which is about kids and their families living in like low rent hotels in Florida,
Oh, okay.
and like just like a slice of life of their lives and how kids deal with trauma by like doing their own thing.
Sure.
And it was also very good. This guy makes pretty good movies. You
Oh,
guys.
awesome. Oh, yeah. No, sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah, and it has like a subjective ending that's really interesting, and
Okay.
it's shot well. And Willem Dafoe's in it, and he's really good.
Oh, nice.
He's the hotel manager that has to deal with all these people.
I
Yeah.
mean, William Dafoe is a treat in everything he does.
Yeah. Well, very cool. Very cool. Yeah, they sound like movies that I will have to watch when I'm in a certain mood.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's not something I'm just going to I have nothing going on this evening. Let me toss on Oligarch or whatever.
Yeah,
Or
Anora.
what is it? Anora,
Yeah.
sorry.
I mean,
Anora,
Anora has its fun moments, and it's not
Yeah.
a complete. Florida Project, you definitely have to be in a
Yeah,
certain
no,
mood
that sounds...
for.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
It's like not weird Gummo.
Oh, okay.
Like Gummo if it was directed by a sane person.
Sure. No, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. That really puts. I know. Yes.
It's like a
I get it.
realistic Gummo that makes sense and tells a coherent story.
And I actually like it.
Yeah, and you'll want to watch the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's one of those. Gummo is one of those movies that you watch once and you go, "Well, that's a thing I watched."
Yeah, now I can
And
say
I
I've
mean,
seen it. I guess
I could see why people, have lauded it.
Gummo.
I'm
is,
good forever.
Gummo
now.
is one of those movies that you watch in college when everybody's like, "Hey, I gotta find the weirdest movie,"
Uh-huh.
and that's how you end up watching Gummo and Kids.
Kid, I was just gonna
And,
say, does this kind of hit the same vibe as Kids?
I've never actually seen Kids.
I have, and I'm another one that's I'm good.
It's not nearly as depressing.
Okay.
Florida Project at least has like kind of a more positive outlook, kind
Sure.
of.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, because Kids is just, that's so depressing. It's a really depressing movie.
Yeah, I mean, Florida Project handles it in such a way where, like, yes, it is an upsetting subject, but there's enough, like, positivity and heart in there that it keeps it from being weighed down too much to just be a complete bummer.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so other checkums. I mean, I went to a Blue Jackets game.
Yeah, I
the other
saw
day.
that.
Yeah, I went to Blue Jackets versus the Chicago Blackhawks. It was a good game. And, it's not exactly the nerdiest thing. But you know what? Hey, you know what? There are sports nerds. There are people who get way deep into the...
Well, you've got to be a well-rounded individual.
You do.
You're allowed to, like...
See, younger me would have completely disagreed. Younger me would have been like,
no.
Ooh, sports, ooh, this, ooh, that.
You're selling out to the
normie.
Man. You're a normie.
You're normie, right.
No, be a well-rounded individual with a variety of interests.
Exactly.
I'm allowed to watch anime and reality TV and sports or whatever.
Do what you like.
Yeah,
that's the whole goal.
Don't harsh anyone else's yum.
Yeah, don't yuck anyone's yum.
I watched White Lotus and Harley Quinn.
There you go.
Just this week alone.
Hey, all right. But no, Blue Jackets, hockey, NHL hockey. The
nerdiest of sports.
Hey, why not? I think I could think of curling.
Curling.
That reminds me of
golf's pretty nerdy.
Well, yeah, sure.
But
no,
you
hockey
play golf?
is legitimately a sport that you can go into not knowing anything and still have a great time.
Because you just got to put the thing in the thing.
Yeah.
And watch fist fights.
Yeah.
There was a good fight during the game.
I feel like
really
that's
good.
peak
Jackets
hockey.
won. Yeah.
Also nice. Let's go Jackets.
Yeah. Highly recommend anyone, especially if you get a chance to go and see it live. See it in the arena because they have so much. This is going to sound weird. So many bright flashing lights and shiny things that even if you are not exactly into the game or are like, okay, I don't understand why this is this and that is that.
If it wasn't so loud, a baby would love it.
Yeah. And you know what? They bring a lot of kids. Babies do love it. Hockey's great. Everyone should enjoy hockey.
I have always been of the opinion that live sports is definitely way more enjoyable than watching them on TV.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Because you get seeped into the atmosphere and everything going on.
I don't ever watch sports on TV, but I've been to, a fair share of live sporting events, and I've never been bored at them.
Oh, yeah. I like baseball. Watching baseball on TV is inherently boring. Going to like a Clippers game or a Guardians game or what have you, it's great.
You can get a big pretzel.
Oh, yeah.
I'm down to go anywhere where you can get a big pretzel.
Big soft pretzel?
I love big soft pretzels.
See, here's the thing. Here's the trick. If you can swing it, go to a Clippers game on a Tuesday because they are usually dime a dog night.
Yes.
You can get 10 hot dogs for $1, guys. You can eat like a king.
Or like Batman.
Throw up in the parking lot.
It's worth it. It's worth it. That's $1 worth of throw up.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Get some ballpark hot dogs. Get some nachos with the nacho cheese.
Kind of hope they'd be like Nathan's or something because I love beef. I love beef dogs.
Nathan's is the good hot dog.
Those are the good hot dogs. Yeah, for sure.
Got the good snap to them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Not sponsored.
No.
But I would love to be.
It would be great if we were.
Nerd Overload brought to you by Nathan's Hot Dogs.
Oh, man. That would be so good. So
and we
good.
were just constantly eating hot dogs while talking.
Like the Batman meme.
That'd be something interesting for our live streams.
Why do I get 2 hot dogs?
And you're just like let them slide down your throat
Slurping
hole.
up the glizzies all day.
Yeah.
On Nerd Overload.
Oh, what's the name of the hot dog place down in Columbus?
Dirty Franks.
Dirty Franks.
Went there for the first time, I want to say about 6 months ago. I love it.
Was it good? I've always wanted to go
I
there.
have been to Dirty Frank's
Yeah.
once in my life. And this
So
was
good.
Oh, God, it was an experience.
It's absolutely wonderful. I can't wait to go back. And it's within walking distance of 16-bit.
I haven't been to 16-bit since the year they opened, probably.
It's been a long time.
I have not been since...
Well, you wouldn't remember.
Oh, quit it. It was when I was working in Origin, so I wasn't off my rocker.
Okay, fair.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
My arcade challenge coin, whatever, is still on my desk
I still have one somewhere in the office.
from when they first opened.
Yep.
Man,
Commemorative coin.
That was a fun night.
I don't want to know how long ago that was, by
That
the
was
way.
a really, really long time ago.
Yeah.
At least 12 years.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've been playing Avowed, the new like first-person RPG by Obsidian.
Sure.
It is extremely good. The writing.
Oh, is that the one that people have been comparing like as like a kind of like a new age Skyrim kind of game?
Unfortunately, yes. It's not. That's not really what it is. Like it's more. It's not as sandboxy as Skyrim. It's more like old Obsidian RPGs they used to make, but it also happens to be in first person.
Okay.
Nice.
And
All right.
have like kind of action-y combat. But it's more about the story and the characters than it is just about like whatever you do in Skyrim, walk around. Cause I've met like 3 of the companions, and they're all very interesting, and you want to get to know them and do all the little quests and stuff. And it's really good. I mean,
Oh, good.
I've seen a lot of people like slamming it because of the things it doesn't do, like, oh, I can't knock all the dishes off of a table.
Why would you need to?
And it's like, who cares?
'Cause that's what people do in Elder Scrolls games.
Sure, because there's nothing else to do.
Well, you do it once and you go, oh, wow, it sure is neat, I can do that. And then you never do it again because it has no bearing on the game whatsoever.
But you got to take the bucket and put it over the shopkeep's head so you can rob him without getting taken by the cops.
Which is not something you should be able to do anyway.
Well,
it doesn't
sure, right?
make
Yeah,
any sense
yeah.
at
I
all.
know, right?
This game doesn't care. Like if there's something you can pick up in the town, you can just do. It's there because they know you can get
Use it.
Yeah.
like video games used to be. I was like, oh, nobody's gonna yell at me. Oh, this is sick.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
That and I don't know why. Well, I know why. It's because I got it for $20 in the eShop. But I played through the first 2 BioShocks again,
Oh, nice.
and they still hold
They
up.
hold
They're
up?
really good.
Oh, good. Good.
Two is
The story's not as good.
no. Like some of the quality of life stuff's pretty decent, but yeah, as a whole, the story for 2 was kind of meh.
and it gets really tedious because they add so many steps to getting the little sisters.
Yeah.
Like before in the first game, because that's how you get the currency to get more powers.
Sure.
You either save or harvest the little creepy girls.
Right.
In the first game, you just kill the big daddy that protects them and takes the. And also here in 2025, saying Big Daddy sounds so much weirder.
Would
than
have
it
had
did.
a different name.
Yeah.
Would have had a different name for sure. Yeah.
But
yeah.
you just killed the big daddy, and then you decided what to do with the sister. In the second one, you got to kill the big daddy. You got to pick up the sister. You got to take it to a corpse to harvest the currency off the corpse. And then you got to do that like either 2 or 3 times,
Okay.
and then take it back to the hole they go in at the end. And you have to do it like 3 times a level, and it's just so tedious.
That sounds pretty tedious.
It sucks.
Unfortunately, I will never forgive the BioShock games for causing one of my favorite computer games, Freedom Force, the superhero simulator, to be dropped as an IP because that was Irrational Games that turned into, who made
Freedom Force was so cool.
It was so good. You can still get it on GOG for like $5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember seeing it on the shelf when I worked for Babbage's.
It just barely works on Windows 10.
I had the
Just
first
barely.
one, I think.
Yeah, the first one's way better than the second one. But, yeah.
The DLC for BioShock 2, though, it rules.
Okay.
It is extremely good. It tells a really good, tight story that has a twist in it that is almost as good as the twist in the first game,
Nice.
which
Nice.
is one of the all-time
Obey.
the all-time best video game story twists of all time.
Also,
in
the
first
best
game.
use of a golf club in a video game.
Yes,
Ah. Yep.
I still have 3 yet to play through again.
Oh,
I haven't-
Infinite?
Yeah, and I haven't played that since I don't know when it came out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm interested to see how that goes.
They're on my PS5's hard drive. It's just I haven't really gotten there yet.
Yeah.
You can knock them out pretty quick.
I've been rocking around in my brain, maybe picking up Kingdom Come Deliverance, so I can play Deliverance too.
They look boring to me.
It's I don't know. It seems like my jam.
They look so like dry to me.
I don't know. The fact that in the second one that you can be riding on your horse and get caught by a low-hanging branch or a sign because you're not paying attention.
Now that is fun.
That is funny.
Yeah.
That kind of...
I dig that.
And also the fact that like people will treat you differently if you don't bathe.
Just like real life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the way it should be.
There we go.
It's like when they did that stuff in Red Dead 2. It's like, Arthur Morgan, you're gross. You stink. You need to go take a bath.
Go have a woman bathe you awkwardly.
If you smell bad, can you go somewhere and proclaim that I'm ugly and I'm proud? Like that
like-
SpongeBob episode?
Like
I know
in,
exactly where
in
you're
Deadly
going.
Premonition when you don't bathe and you get a fly that circles around you,
yeah.
and you get docked money by the FBI for being a quote stinky agent.
Nice. Well, hey, let's
have
go.
you played
Oh, sure.
Deadly Premonition before?
No, I
You
haven't.
should-
I know enough about it.
You should just play it though.
It
is-
sounds like-
it's
yeah.
so good.
Yeah, it sounds really good, and it sounds right up my alley.
Even
but-
though the game is technically bad, it is actually so good.
and that's the best kind of good is when
Yeah.
it's actually bad. Yeah, I'm in. I
isn't-
play it, sure.
This isn't a check it out, but it's kind of news related, but it's not enough. Have you guys seen the latest video for the new Fable game?
I saw like a clip of it for a second.
I think it looks kind of good.
Yeah,
sure.
I've always thought Fable was pretty good.
Fable's
Oh,
fine.
I was always a huge Fable fan.
Yeah.
It just sucks that Peter Molyneux sucks.
Well,
Well, he's not involved anymore.
yeah,
Oh, that's
fair
good.
enough.
That's good.
Yeah.
Is it
yeah.
still made by Lionhead or is it made by someone else?
I think Microsoft closed down Lionhead.
Okay.
I could be wrong there.
Oh,
but
big surprise!
yeah.
A game studio getting closed
Yeah.
down. What a rare occurrence!
I was about to say odds are in my favor that I'm right on that one.
Yeah. Yes. Well, listen, we should probably jump into some of our news, so let's get to it. Da, 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 da. Pretend there's music here. All right, and we should probably start things off in the news section with what we kind of teased in the intro in a roundabout, haphazard way, as is our
Shrek's
want.
back, baby.
It's Shrek time. It's not Ogre anymore.
The Shrekkening.
Shrek 5 had a little teaser, and they've added a Shrek daughter.
Well, I mean, they were already there.
I mean,
They
they
were
were
already
they were
there.
triplets.
but now
There is at least one.
now she
that we
looks
know.
like a character
She
and
is a
not
character.
like a crying baby object.
She's a Zendaya.
Yeah, which is like kind of like, really?
I'm fine
Like
with it.
Zendaya's fine, but like I feel like I could have like guessed that. Like they're expanding on an old character. Who are they going to get to play the young teen daughter? The first person I would have guessed would be Zendaya.
Same, but
I mean, hey, she's popular. She's a good actress. Why not?
also based on the casting of the rest of the series.
I guess that yeah.
It is very appropriate that they cast
I mean,
someone
Timberlake
like Zendaya.
was in
Timberlake.
like 3.
Yeah. I mean, even, actors like Eddie Murphy.
It's always
and
been kind of stunt casting the movie.
the only actor who is putting on a voice is Shrek.
Yeah,
is Mike Myers.
It's only because he wouldn't do it any other way.
Yeah,
too. He would have
yeah.
to have put on some kind of voice to have wanted to do it.
Okay, here's the question. If Chris Farley were still Shrek, because you guys know
He was initially going to be Shrek.
it was in very early production when he passed, and there's actually some test footage of him as Shrek, and he's just Chris Farley. Do you think the series would have lasted as long and become as ingrained in our cultural zeitgeist?
I think it would have been better. I think it would have been a better movie.
I don't know.
I think he would have had more heart in him.
You know what? I think it would have definitely been different.
it
would
would
have
have been
different vibes for sure. I think it would have gotten a couple of sequels, but I don't think it would be as
That's
a
true.
cultural
into-
meme
Yeah.
meme
Yeah.
factory. As
it would
is.
not be a meme factory.
It would have been a better movie, though.
I don't know.
Regardless of how far it caught on, I think it would be a more heartfelt
Again,
movie.
I don't know if I would say better. I think it would be very different. And
Yeah, I don't think it'd be better. I think it would be different.
I just,
maybe better in some areas, and
I just
yeah.
feel like Chris Farley would have given Shrek more soul for some reason. I don't know.
he would have brought that living in a van down by the river
Yeah.
vibe to it. That I think the first movie
when you're
version
living in
of
a
Shrek,
shack down by the swamp.
yeah,
I feel like he would have understood the character in a way more than
Scottish
Mike
accent.
Myers.
than Mike Myers.
angry
does. Yeah.
angry Scottish man, yeah, you know,
I mean, Angry Scottish Man was one of Mike Myers' characters on SNL.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
And the character, what is that? And So I Married an Axe Murderer.
Yeah.
The dad or
well,
whatever.
it's because his dad's Scottish, yeah, or his mom, one of his parents is Scottish, that came over to immigrated to Canada.
and that's how he's not canceled for Shrek's voice.
well, you know, so
It's very short.
No, he would never be. That's one of the voices you're allowed to make jokes about for some reason.
it is, yeah.
But it's a very short teaser. A lot of people are just mad because they feel like the art style is too different.
I don't see it.
There is a difference.
It makes me feel like a crazy person because it more or less looks exactly the same to me.
It does look a little different, but I don't think it's different enough that people are like.
I don't think it's different enough.
I don't think it looks any more different than like the technology is better.
Yeah.
Yep.
And also, these characters have
Been around
aged.
since 2001.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now that Shrek has a teenage daughter, he's gonna look different.
Yeah.
But the fact that they're leaning into the internet memeing of Shrek,
Like, I wonder, is that part of the plot of the movie, or is that just a joke for the teaser?
I kind of hope it's just a joke for the teaser. I don't want it to be the movie.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's too much.
I hate seeing memes put in other things. It's like the laziest form of comedy. Like, here's the thing you saw on the internet, but now it's on the movie screen.
I don't
the
know.
scary movie movies.
You know they're doing another one?
Yeah, I do know. And haven't they said enough?
Haven't the movies been scary enough?
Yeah.
Well,
I guess more than scary movies, because there are some redeeming qualities of those movies where they're not just constantly aping things. I'm talking about like action movie or whatever.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
all those rip-offs that were terrible.
Those
Yeah.
were awful.
Superhero movie, not another teen movie. Vampires suck.
And not another teen movie was actually pretty good.
Yeah, that
Meet
one
the
wasn't bad.
Spartans.
Meet the
Oh
Spartans
god, that was the lowest point.
That was
I
maybe
think.
the
Epic
lowest
movie. I don't know. I feel like
epic movie, not
was
action
the-
movie. Epic movie.
I think epic movie was like the low end.
That's the one where they put in Iron Man based solely off of just the trailer.
And they had Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that movie sucks.
I feel like the A24 type of movie would be ripe for a parody.
I do think so as well.
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
But if A24 made it,
Yeah.
A parody of The Lighthouse.
There's a lot. You could do a whole comedy series based on
The Birdhouse.
It's two
It's
birds.
an anime. It's just the lighthouse, but it's
two
it's
birds.
It's all CGI, and it's two birds at a birdhouse in a bird bath. Nothing changes. The script and everything that happens within it is the exact same, but it's like a blue jay and a sparrow.
Hark! Hark!
And it's-
Did you not like me, lobster blue jay?
It's the same. It's oh, who was in that? Was it Willem Dafoe?
Was William
and
Dafoe and
Robert
Robert
Pattinson.
Pattinson.
Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Two fantastic actors.
That
Yeah.
movie is.
It's a killer movie.
It's a
great
I love
It's
that. I
fantastic.
Yeah,
love
it's
that.
really good.
I do not regret seeing that movie in theater.
I wish I would.
I wish I would have. Yeah.
I went to
That
the
was really
gate.
good.
I went to the gateway for that.
Nice, even better.
I know.
Yeah. All right, switching gears a little bit. There was a Pokemon Presents
Yes.
yesterday, Thursday,
Yep.
this week. So we have some Pokemon news, and frankly, Because it was Pokemon Day. It was like the 29th anniversary of Red and Green being released in Japan. And frankly, I've seen better.
It kind of makes me feel out of touch and old.
Maybe a little.
Because it's like, here's all these apps, and I'm like, I don't like any of this.
I don't necessarily... The battling part of Pokemon is maybe the part that I am least interested in. I'm the collector.
Oh,
I'm a collector. I'm not a battler.
The battle part is the part that the video game part is the part that I like.
Sure. But
I just like Pokemon.
But there's that app that's like the it's for the Switch, but also for your phone where you're just battling.
It's Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah.
It's just Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
it's,
Pokemon Stadium when we were kids was the bomb.
yeah.
That was pretty good.
Taking your Game Boy Pokemon, putting it in your N64, and fighting your friends.
Oh, yeah.
In full 3D.
Well, now you can take your Pokemon Go Pokemon and your Scarlet and Violet Pokemon and put them in Pokemon. It's called Pokemon Champions and fight them there.
And that's
That's
fine.
what it is.
And that's fine. That's cool.
I'll bring my Planet of the Apes team.
There we go.
My Infernape and Mankeys and Primates. And
I have my Kaiju team. I mean, it's incredibly weak because they're almost all dragon type.
yeah, one fairy will wipe your whole team.
Yep. Yep. But hey, it's cool.
I don't know if I'd mess. It depends on how you get Pokemon in there because I'm not like training up a guy in another game and just to move.
See,
him to
that's
a
what
phone
I'm kind.
app.
That's what it kind of feels like.
Like I'm not doing that
Because it looks like you're transferring things to Pokemon Home, kind of the hub
I-
area,
oh,
and then
I
moving it to.
Yeah.
I thought they stepped away from Pokemon Home.
No, it's still a thing.
No, it's still a thing.
I'm 30 or 40 years old and I don't have time for that.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's fair.
I'm going to be 41 this year. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, but other Pokemon game news. Apparently, there's a big event in Pokemon Sleep, a game that I play nightly.
What?
So exciting.
Yeah, Cresselia versus Darkrai.
In your sleep?
Good sleep versus bad sleep.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Then I'm definitely
You're
the
going
bad
to-
sleep.
Yeah, you have to collect points to
Man,
try
I haven't
to.
been sleeping good either. Maybe I need to use Pokemon Sleep.
Hey, there we go.
Hey, this has been old cast
Yeah,
where
po-
our bodies hurt and we don't sleep.
Pokemon Sleep and Pokemon Brush Your Teeth and
Pokemon eat better.
I'm surprised they
I'm
don't have
surprised
that
there
one.
isn't that.
You
Yeah.
know.
I would.
You're
I
right.
might use that one. Honestly,
yeah, that would be all
if
right.
they had a Pokemon Eat Better,
Well, I mean, they had the Pokemon.
stop eating moon pies for lunch.
Hey, I'm there with the double layer oatmeal cream pies.
There we go. There we go. I mean, they do have that Pokemon Cafe mix, whatever, and I mean, there's some good looking food in that game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a really boring puzzle game on top of it.
One of the most boring ones. Yeah, I dropped that thing quick.
Yep.
So hard. I think
Yeah.
I played like 2 boards and I was like, nope.
It's
Yeah.
bad when Dr. Mario World was more fun.
Hey, Dr. Mario World was great.
Actually, yeah, I liked it,
It
a
was
lot.
pretty good. It was pretty good.
I wish it wouldn't have died.
They should have at least did the thing they did with Animal Crossing Pocket Camp and like
Made
Just
it
released
offline.
it offline as like a
held it
one-time-
ransom for $8.
Well, sure, yeah. There was also some Pokemon Unite, whatever.
Do people play that at all?
It's enough.
Is that
to...
is that the one with the trainers where you're
It's-
collecting
no,
trainers?
No,
the
that's
MOBA.
that's Masters EX.
But there was new trainers for Pokemon Master Sex.
Masters.
Master. Yes.
That's what it looks like when
yeah,
you
because
type
it's all
it out.
together. It's all
As
together.
all one
Yeah.
word and a
I
hashtag.
know, it's stupid.
Well, just like the Xbox One is the X Bone.
Yeah.
yeah, we have been calling it the X-Bone for like forever.
But yeah, Pokemon Unite is the
MOBA.
the MOBA. It's the Lazy League
Oh,
ripoff. That was
right.
that I played 2 rounds of and went noped out so fast.
And when I heard you did that, I was like, well, I'm absolutely not even going to try.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
That's a no from me, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was already on the fence because it was a MOBA. And then when I heard a single bad review
Pretty much.
From a friend.
from a friend, yep, that's all it took.
That's all it took. The last thing is they showed a little more of Pokemon Legends ZA.
ZA.
This
This
such a dumb name.
it is a bad
Well,
name.
they had to tie it in with Legends Arceus because it's part of the spin-off
Well,
line.
yeah, but they could have come up with anything more.
They really could
It
have.
looks like a fun game, though.
They
Yeah.
could have just used another Pokemon name.
They could have just called
but
it.
you know what? The season that it's based not season
The
series that it's based off of was X and Y, And
They could have just called it Pokemon Legends Z.
they could have. Yeah.
Just one letter would have been fine.
But then you got people making jokes like
That
Dragon
Dragon
Ball Z.
Yeah.
I already have seen people comparing it to Pal World and
What?
saying that they're stealing from Pal World. And it's like, no, they're not. They're just taking what was in the Legends game and iterating on that game.
Yeah.
Like, it's
yeah,
obvious
that's
what's
obvious.
happening.
Right. That's
And
yeah.
It looks fun, and it does look like an iteration on Arceus, which was already a good game.
Solidly set in the future.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell if it was the future or just the Pokemon present.
No, it's the future. And we know this because it has that weird guy from X and Y. Do you remember AZ, the giant, who needed his little Floette best friend and almost destroyed the world because of it?
Yeah, there was some sort of war.
Some sort of war where a giant had a Pokemon?
There's always some kind of briefly touched upon Pokemon war
Yeah.
that we never get to see.
Lieutenant Surge was in it.
Yeah.
I mean, in a world with magical, well, not magical, but monsters that all have special abilities, why would humans not weaponize that?
Well, that's fair.
Well, it was
That's a good point.
Pokemon Conquest, I guess.
Yeah.
That kind of counts.
That kinda
That's a
counts.
war.
Yeah.
It's basically Pokemon Fire Emblem.
Yeah. But anyway, AZ, who was an immortal giant, is now an elderly immortal giant. So it's set in the future.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But otherwise, it looks fine. It looks fun. I'll try it.
It looks like Arceus, but now the attacks are something you have to... The Pokemon's attacks are something you have to...
Actually move around and dodge.
Yeah.
Hey, I think that's cool.
Yeah.
I think it adds a layer of actual gameplay.
Yeah.
And
Sure does.
Arceus was the last really good Pokemon game.
Yes.
yes.
I'll agree
I mean,
with that.
Scarlet and Violet was not bad.
It's fine.
I'm a Scarlet and Violet defender. I think it was a pretty good game.
The last couple of mainline games were solidly okay.
Oh, I didn't like. I thought Sword and Shield.
You didn't
was
like Sword
hot
and Shield?
garbage.
I
did
thought-
not
loved
like it.
I thought it was
I
fine.
loved the setting of
Yeah.
Sword and Shield.
Yep, I
Yeah.
like the setting. I like the character designs.
Yes.
I like the hype as hell stadium battles.
I liked the DLCs.
I didn't play the.
Okay,
Oh,
the DLCs
the
are-
Armor Isles.
Yeah, the Armor Isles with the Kung Fu Island.
Yeah.
You go to Pokemon Kung Fu Island. And also the Tundra where they have the extra
Yes.
stuff.
full of kung fu treachery.
Yeah. Fiendish Dr. Wu.
I threw it before I came in the room.
Watch Black Dynamite. It's a great movie.
This story was. It just puttered around.
It did
and
kinda
didn't
putter
know
around
what
to
it
the
wanted
end.
to do, and then at the end, like it started throwing stuff out of nowhere.
Yeah.
that, like it was awful.
Well,
the last
It
really,
felt like there was a big chunk cut out at the last
I
minute.
feel
Yeah.
like the last really good Pokemon mainline story might have been like Black and White.
The one that I didn't play.
I didn't think Sun and Moon was that bad story wise.
Sun and Moon was fine until you got to the
was-
fourth island where it was
Oh, they were like,
clearly
"We're out of
cut.
time."
We're out of time. Here's one person.
Because they were out of time.
Yeah.
Because they rushed. That was. Luckily, they don't seem to be doing that with
Yeah,
mainline
Sun and
games.
Moon.
Yeah.
Sun and Moon, while it was an interesting setting, was very much it just like it felt so bare.
I liked the alternate dimensions kind
yeah,
of thing.
the Ultra Beasts were kind of interesting because it allowed the artists and Pokemon designers to do something that's not within the
Yeah.
strict like
I do
design confines of Pokemon.
I do love the regional variants of Pokemon. I feel
that
like,
was a good introduction.
I feel like
Yeah.
that was the best thing they could have done with Pokemon.
I
was
thought
have
the story in Scarlet and Violet was good.
Yeah,
I like
that's
going
fine.
into like the mystery world in the middle, and there's all these like weird Pokemon variants.
I do like that as well.
like a toothy Jigglypuff in there.
Mm-hmm.
that was weird.
Yeah, Fluttering Mane or whatever it was called. I
Yeah,
think.
they had weird names
They had
that
weird
were
names.
cool.
I guarantee that is the one reason why we don't have them in Pokemon Go currently, because the names of the Pokemon are longer than what they have
For the
as
characters.
for the naming convention.
For the nicknaming or whatever.
Guaranteed. They'll probably just come up with like some workaround or something at some point.
Also, one of their names probably has a mildly offensive word in the middle.
Yeah, probably. To this day, you can't use the word spicy to name anything.
Stupid.
Stupid.
Yeah, it is. Let's see. We have time for maybe one or two
but
more.
I definitely had a Rhyperior whose name was Hard Ron.
Very good. Yes,
That's
very
okay.
good. That one's fine, but yeah. What else do we want to talk about? There's a couple here, but
Ooh, let's talk about. Okay, let's talk about Avatar.
let's talk about Avatar, The Last Airbender, not the Blue Cats.
Yes. The
Oh, see, I thought for sure this news piece. I didn't write this one on the board.
Nope,
I
that was-
thought for sure it was about the Blue Cats.
No,
Nope.
not this time.
Nope. So it has been revealed that a new Avatar series is coming out, set after the events of The Legend of Korra, with a Earthbender who becomes the new Avatar, and it is called Seven Havens.
Right.
And it's kind of like taking the convention and kind of putting it on its head a little bit. The whole world sees the Avatar as a bad thing.
That's too many havens. I'm not watching this.
It's a 5 Haven Max.
Yeah.
They see the Avatar as a destroyer of humanity,
Oh,
from what I've read.
okay.
So it'll be even further into the modernization.
I was
going
going to say, is this closer to like a modern day equivalent?
Well, Korra basically had like 1920s /
1920s.
1930s level of technology.
They had cars.
They had cars. They had radios. They had moving pictures.
Right.
Because Bolin became a movie star.
Right.
And then they had giant robots in the last season.
Yeah, sure. Okay. But so this one goes a little further.
Little
Just like
further,
the ones
yeah.
they had in the 1930s.
Powered by magical spirits.
The one that Howard Hughes built in the 30s.
You know,
Hey, if he could have, he would
yeah,
have.
exactly.
The
Yeah.
Spruce Gundam.
The I was going to say the Spruce Goosebot,
Yeah.
but yes, the Spruce Gundam.
A fully wooden giant robot.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm just thinking about Wooden Bender.
Yeah.
Oh God, he's wood.
All right. So, is there any other news about
That's
this? other
been
than
about
that's
it. They
about
haven't really said much
Okay.
more than that. But you know what? More Airbender world. You know,
Are
is-
the original? Do we know if the original creators?
I
are
think this
involved?
is from their studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
So it'll go until they get mad at Nickelodeon, and then they'll stop
Again.
making it.
Yep.
Yeah. I believe this is from their studio.
Good. Good.
Not Netflix.
No.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they put it on Netflix. Probably because
I'm out for 2 seconds because for some reason
did we freeze?
it stopped recording.
Oh boy.
All right.
Where
Let's
did we
see.
stop?
Let's see. Let me play back where we're at.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, that's weird that it stopped. So, give me 2 seconds.
But at least we didn't lose hardly anything.
No, yeah, no, we caught it just at the right time. You know what? I'm gonna run it back to.
No.
We'll just go fully wooden robot. I'll cut it there, and
Yep.
then we jump in from there.
Yeah,
we
can-
are getting close to the hour.
Yeah,
so
that's fine.
just
That's fine.
just
No,
letting you
I
know.
will not be joining Timu Circle.
What?
I gotta.
I get
push
so many
notification.
things about Timu, and I just am not.
I bought a Tifa figure
Oh yeah.
off of Timu, and it's pretty decent, except for that her tank top is gray.
Oh, weird. We can
Yeah.
always repaint that.
True.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to start up the
Well, you
recording
need to be
again.
careful with that Timu because the company that owns them steals information.
Okay, here we go.
But I got an $8 Tifa figure.
All right. So, is there any other information about the new season, or is it that
That's
pretty much
all that's
it?
been released so far.
What in the world? It has stopped once again. What in?
Is there another program that's interrupting it?
I hope not. It hasn't been
Maybe-
for the last hour.
Maybe save it and start a new.
Yeah, we're gonna
New
go ahead
prod,
and
new
save
file.
that just in case.
Yeah, I don't want to lose this one.
No, definitely not. Okay, so we're going to duplicate. We're doing this live. We're doing it.
Doing it live.
Let's see if we.
This is what you
add
get when you
a
watch
new
the
track.
stream. You get to see how the sausage is made.
Exactly.
Straight in the casing.
Add the new track, and we're gonna run this.
Although
track
that
all
might
the
be
way to
against Twitch terms of service. I don't
Well.
know.
Oh gosh.
Oh no, the double
double
is
noise.
back.
The double noise. Okay, we're gonna run it back to
The
about
daily double.
Yep. All right, so I'll just go from there, and I'll splice them together when it's all done.
double dash.
So is there any other information about this, or is it just is that about
That's so
it
far
for-
what they've released, but it is coming from the studio of the original creators.
Oh, okay. Okay, well that's cool.
So,
Very cool.
So they'll work on it until they get mad at Nickelodeon, and then it'll all go up in smoke.
It'll just
and
all
be gone
disappear.
forever.
Yeah, basically.
Do you blame them though?
Yeah.
Well, no, not even a little.
Nickelodeon doesn't want a show that isn't SpongeBob, so
Sure.
it's not their fault. It's Nickelodeon's fault.
Yep, exactly. All right, so I think we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here for the week. I know last week we said that we have some voicemails. We're actually going to do that as a podcast stream exclusive. Our buddy BJ from the Skate Mansfield,
Skate Ohio.
Skate Ohio nonprofit and podcast has sent us just a bevy of messages, and we're going to go through those off show. But you can find all those on our podcast stream and everything, which you can find at nerdoverload.com.
You can find all our socials at links@nerdoverload.com.
You like kind of word saladed that.
You did.
I did?
Yeah,
Yeah, a
you
little
said
bit.
you could find all our socials at our links at Nerd
Oh,
Overload.
sorry. And you can find all our socials and
You can find links to all our socials.
you can find links to all our socials at links.nerdoverload.com.
You can send us an email at staff@nerdoverload.com or give us a call on the Nerd Overload hotline. The number is 740-229. Oh, I'm reading the wrong number.
You're reading the wrong number. I need to
Let's
delete the
try
old
that
number.
again. You can email us at staff@nerdoverload.com or give us a call on the Nerd Overload hotline. That number again is 412-345-1413. Leave us a message and we'll play it on the show as long as it's something we're legally allowed to talk
play
about.
on the show. Yes. You can find all of our back episodes on various podcast apps, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, Amazon Music, and YouTube, which we are currently streaming on. Believe it or not.
It
It's
just
happening.
dawned on me. It sounds like we got some really wild voicemails by the way I
No,
worded that.
it's just something. Yeah, it's something better left for after the show. Finally, I'd like to thank Parker for helping us out finding some I'd like to thank Parker for helping us out finding some news articles, and David Pencil for our intro and outro. So again, thank you all for tuning in, and we will be back next week.
Pizza out, but live.
Okay, so all right, saving it again.
Yes.
Just to be safe. All right. So, okay, so we're into
God.
the post-show
How long have you
version
been
of
holding
this.
that one in?
For like the past 15 minutes.
All right. So let me pull this up. So we have, like I mentioned, we have a couple of voicemails from our good buddy BJ. And we're going to go ahead and I actually have to pull something up on my phone along with this because I have to show you guys something. Let me get to it real quick.
Oh man, we can't put it on screen. We put it on Still Star.
You know, I could probably do that. It'll take me a second, but we can.
Cambot, give me rocket number 9.
Let's see. Let me get to the things. Okay. So while we're here, my dad was one of the watchers on the Twitch, and he sent me one.
Your dad is the watcher.
He is the watcher. Yes, just from the Marvel universe.
Gregu.
Yeah. But no, he sent me a text after saying, "Hey, I'm watching on Twitch. Pokemon High Fiber." I'm not sure in what context that was, but that's the new. I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, the food. The food
yeah.
app is Pokemon High Fiber. I like it.
High
I
Fiber.
like it. Very good. Very, very good. All right.
Pokemon Probiotic.
That's the other one.
Pokemon Keto and Pokemon
Atkins.
Atkins, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
The
no
fad
Atkins.
diet.
No Atkins.
All right.
Pokemon
Where
Dr.
are
Oz.
The things that I just saved on my phone to go to.
Pokemon Weight Watchers and Pokemon Jenny Craig. I don't think Jenny Craig.
I
I don't think Jenny Craig.
I thought
would
Weight
say-
Watchers was kind of like the new Jenny Craig.
Pokemon Weight Watchers and Pokemon Slim Fast.
Pokemon Planet Fitness.
Pokemon Planet Fitness.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a bunch of Machamps.
Yeah, that's it. Did it not? Technology, man. I tell you what. Technology is just...
tell you what.
Boy, I tell you what. These phones... That's going to be definitely a thing.
Oh, yeah.
for the
100%.
Yeah.
It's going to be Hank griping about modern technology.
Oh, yeah.
What's with these gosh dang phones, Bobby?
Do I look like I know what a PNG is?
What a TikTok is.
Oh, is it a GIF or a GIF? God dang it, it's a picture. Boy!
Peggy, why are there litter boxes in your classroom?
Oh, God.
I still can't get over that people ever thought that was a real thing.
That is a weird one. Yes.
Yeah, the fact I've had people like bring that shit up to me at work.
And
I'm like,
everybody thinks they know somebody who knows somebody where it happened, but it's never a
No.
first. It's
It's
never
not an
a
actual... Yeah.
It's never
it's
substantiated.
never a primary source. It's always a somebody who knows somebody who saw it.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
I know a guy, bro.
Believe it, man. I believe it.
You know who else believes internet conspiracies?
Your
My mom. Well, my dad. But my dad has been real cantankerous on the somewhat political things I've been putting online lately.
The more we avoid those, the better it'll be.
I know. A couple of my friends have gotten in arguments with my dad online. I'm like, oh my god.
Listen, for the record, I have no problem talking about this stuff, but this is not the kind of show that...
I know.
This is not the place to be discussing
I
that
know,
stuff.
I
Not that
know.
I'm cutting it back or anything
No,
like that.
no,
You say
I
what you
understand.
want, but like...
I understand.
Just putting it out there.
I know,
Just
I
putting it out
understand.
there. I'm going to look at the camera, putting it out there. We can talk about these. This is not the place.
Got it. I'm sorry.
Hey, no, it's all good. It's all good. Download the pictures. Okay, come on now.
Do it.
There's one.
Does he have the sewer lair? I have fond memories of the sewer lair.
Don't look at him now. You're spoiling.
Yeah,
it.
it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
This is a spoiler-free zone here, my friend.
Oh, people in the know aren't going to know what I'm talking about.
And
Where'd all the windows go?
Oh.
They're minimized. They're down at the
Okay.
bottom.
It's all good. It's all good. It's still happening.
They're down there. I can see them.
It's not that one. Is it this one that I didn't download?
Hey, kids, do you like violence?
I feel like 30 to 40% of every stream is like, oh, wait a minute.
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
Wait a minute.
we gotta find a thing.
Up.
Oh, this isn't working.
Let me do up. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and play these, and we might have to try it a couple times just to make sure the audio plays at a decent level. But we're gonna go ahead and start with the first one here. There are 3 that we have from BJ, and we're gonna go one at a time here. Open with. I use VLC Media Player because I like it the best.
It plays everything.
It does.
You can throw any
What's up,
file at
nerds?
that.
It's your favorite dummy here, BJ Price, calling into your hotline, which doesn't say Nerd Overload Hotline when you call. It says it's Sam's voicemail. Anyway.
Oops.
I know. Google tied it to my phone, and now it redirects to my actual phone number. So I need to fix that.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Beyond that, I got something for you, nerds. I loved your episode last week, and you were
2
talking
weeks
about
ago.
Ninja Turtles action figures and stuff, and of which I still have a lot. I'm willing to auction them off to exclusively you nerds. So Sam is going to have pictures on his phone of the lots. Lot number 1. Sam, if you could pull up the picture
Working on
of the bad guys. The current bad guys that I have for the Ninja Turtles is a very shiny foot soldier, 2 foot soldiers from Ninja Turtles, The Secret of the Ooze, and then Slash. I will call back with the other lots.
That is a very large picture. Let me
Holy
shrink it
shenangles.
down. I mean, hey,
that
it
is a shiny a shiny foot soldier.
Okay, so here we are. So he sent me a text with some extra information on this. So this is lot number 1, and he wants us to auction battle it off. So he says
Between us,
between
not-
the 3 of us. He says that first 2 lots start the bidding at $5. The final lot starts at $10. I want the 3 of you to bid against each other for these cool toys. I can't think of anyone more deserving. Also, thanks for the silly shout out at the end of last episode. All the money goes towards his 501c3 Skate Ohio. And please make sure if there's any video clips, send them to him so that he can promote us. So,
I like how the screen is the back of your head and then some turtles, guys.
well, yes, I'll just, you know what? They'll live right here for now. They'll live right, here. We'll make
over your head.
Right over my head. There we go. Okay, so
Where'd the sand go?
yeah. So we have again, we have a couple of movie versions of the Foot Clan. We have one shiny foot ninja and Slash.
Old Slash.
Original Slash. These are vintage. These are the originals. They're not reprints. So do I hear $5?
$5.
Okay, Cody, $5. I'll go 10. I'll go up a few.
15.
Okay, 15.
Too rich for my blood.
Yeah, it's a little outside of where I'm at. Once, twice. Okay, 15. That goes to Josh. So I'm gonna here. He lives here now. He just lives right there. Just like that.
You can put your hands on the sides of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
There
yours.
we go. There we go. Up.
Now
Hey!
make it real small and you can eat it.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, I can do this. I can.
plastic burger.
Darn it.
And
And
it's
there you
gone.
go.
No.
Okay. All right. So that's audio number 1 and auction number 1. So number 2. I can.
It's a charity auction where none of the people at the auction are particularly affluent.
Well, that is the catch, isn't it? But hey, it's going to a good cause one way or another. Open again.
Can I write this off on my taxes?
Is this a business expense?
Yeah.
It is a donation to a charitable,
Like, this is not financial advice.
No,
But-
none, not.
but maybe.
not. But yeah. But hey. Oh. All right, number 2. Here we go.
What's up, nerds? Favorite dummy again, BJ Price. Hey, lot number 2, if Sam could pull that up, is all the oddities of the Ninja Turtles that I still have. There was some weird super mutant space Mike and Raph.
Oh, I remember.
We have Raphael as, I'm going to guess Spock because he's a blue shirt. The superhero Michelangelo. Michelangelo as a seafaring man. Donatello as a cowboy. And then Michelangelo as a motorcycle driver. Motorcycle and helmet are sold separately. I also probably broke them when I was a kid and couldn't find it. These 2 lots, the bad guys and these oddity ones, we'll start the bidding at $5 on each of those. And I didn't say it, but all this money will go to charity. It will go to my 501c3 nonprofit, Skate Ohio, where I try to build skate parks for people and give boards away. All the money goes to that. So bid away, nerds.
Yeah, that's and BJ's been on the show before, and he's talked about his. I think it's a really cool nonprofit.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah,
really is.
and I'm
It
really
really
happy
is.
for him and his crew being incredibly successful as they've been.
Absolutely. Jordan and I had the opportunity to kind of help with a big Groundhog's Day like skate thing out in Mansfield. It
Do
was,
a kickflip
it
over
was
Buckeye Chuck.
Grindhogs Day, I believe
Oh,
it was
that's
called.
good.
Oh, round
So
of
good.
applause.
That's
so good.
good.
But no, we had and there was a great turnout. It was a lot of fun. Everyone seemed like they were just really enjoying themselves. And other former and future, announcing this, future guest of the show, Vaughn, performed some of his raps and rhymes live, which was pretty cool.
I like Vaughn. He's a good.
Yeah,
dude.
Vaughn's a good dude. He's going to be on middle of March.
Nice.
March 14th is the tentative date, but he's going to be on. He's got a lot of things, anime, fighting game, rap, and rap related that he would like to come on and talk about, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. So we have a Spock.
Is that the actual Star Trek Turtles crossover one?
Original. Yeah.
Because I remember those.
Yep, it's an
I
original.
remember when we had those when we worked at the Uncle Dave's.
Oh, yeah. I remember we had the set. Yeah.
Yeah, we had the whole set.
We have Pirate, Michelangelo. We have Stunt Bike, Michelangelo. I remember these from the old, it was two episode OVA Japanese only cartoon where they gained the turtles gained the powers of the gems
Of
yeah.
anime.
and became weird anime superheroes.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Hey, get a little closer to that pirate. I want to see what that one kind of looks like.
Blow that pirate.
Let's blow that pirate.
Yar.
That's a pirate.
Yar.
Toe to tip. That's a pirate.
Toe to shell.
Toe to shell. So yeah. So you know what? I actually think that's Bones McCoy.
Oh yeah,
If you look at the hair.
Bones and Raphael. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
I would honestly
I'm
think
pretty
Donatello's more of a.
Yeah, Donatello's
I think
the
Donatello
Spock.
is the Spock.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think Michelangelo was the Scotty.
Also,
was the
if he
odd
was
one out.
if he was the Spock, he would have ears. He would
Yeah,
have
that's
the
true.
Vulcan
Yeah,
ears.
would have
I
the
think the
ears.
Donatello does
Yeah.
have
does
ears.
have the ears. Okay, we got the super turtle
Anime,
there.
yeah, anime turtle.
We have I'm guessing a mutant
Super
turtle.
mutant, yeah.
Super mutant.
I like this.
You like this
I
set?
like this set.
Okay, all right. So again, starting at $5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You know what? I'll go to 7 for this one. I think. Let me shrink it back down a little bit.
10.
10. Okay.
I think I'm gonna bow out on that one.
10. Going once. Going twice. Sold. That's $10.
They had me at the Bones Raphael.
That's a good one.
Like,
I mean,
Yeah.
I'll buy the pirate Michelangelo of you.
Hey, you guys can discuss that
off mic.
off mic. Okay, so that's the second one. Let's go ahead and jump into audio number 3
I'll go-
here.
I'll go 15.
15? Got it. Okay. Oh,
For the charity.
sorry. I go 12.50.
Okay.
So
I go 15.
15. Once, twice, gone. Okay,
For the-
$15. 15
for the
bucks.
kids.
Yeah. All right. So number
For the
3
skateboarders.
for the children.
For the children.
So let's
Hello,
see.
children.
Hi, Chef.
What's up, nerds? BJ again. The main event, the final lot that I have
I didn't think
for
about how
auction
cool this
for
one
you
might
nerds.
Uh-huh.
Sam will show you. It is all for original
Oh,
Ninja
no.
Turtles
Yes.
from the 80s cartoon.
Uh-huh.
And the Ninja Turtles van. Yes, that's right. The Turtles van with side door flying open action.
Oh,
and it
no.
holds a turtle in that seat by a standard rubber band. Huzzah! Again, all this money that you guys decide to donate to get these items could be $5, could be $10. I don't care. I just need to get rid of these. But go ahead and bid away. That money goes to a nonprofit, blah, blah, blah. Have fun, nerds.
All right. Well, thanks again, BJ. Yeah. This one's a problem.
Yeah.
This is the one that's going to destroy Nerd Overload, I think.
This is very good.
This is the fight.
I
love
had this original.
I love
Christmas.
that stupid van.
I
let
love
me
that
tell
stupid
ya.
fan too. Yes.
I had this when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I wonder if he has the other parts with it.
What you're seeing is what you get from what I understand.
He's
But
missing
hey,
some pieces.
but you know what? You can always find repros of a lot of these days.
I know.
So he wants the bidding to start at $10 for this, and yeah, I'm in for 10.
Is it just the van, or are we getting the turtles?
You're
with
getting the
van?
turtles too.
15.
20.
Oh. 25. I'm trying to think. Yeah, 25. I can do 25.
I would go higher if I didn't already get the other one. I wasn't thinking, man.
You weren't thinking.
I blew too early.
Yep.
No.
I mean, going once.
It's for the kids.
It's for the kids.
For the kids.
Going twice. Got to make this interesting. Going twice.
So the kids can bust their knees on skateboards.
Yeah.
Which is an important part.
It's an important part of growing up.
Actually, what I did mostly on my skateboard was sit on it.
I just kind of rolled back and forth on my driveway, not doing any stunts.
I rolled down the road with an umbrella, letting the wind carry me like a sailboat.
Wow. Now that's inventive.
Inventive.
There are pictures of me doing it as a kid.
25.
25, going once, twice.
Chat, you want in on this? No. I don't think we can.
I don't think that we are not equipped for that.
Yeah, we're not equipped
all.
for that.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe someday. Not
maybe
today.
someday. Okay. I guess that's it. 25. Going to me. Going into the office.
Oh yeah,
There we go. That'll look good in the office.
Yeah, that'll be in the background. You'll see that later.
You will. You know what? Once I figure out a good spot for the camera, it will be prominently displayed. So yeah, wow. Thank you, BJ. Thank you so much, man. This is awesome. And again, I think it's SkateOhio. Let me make sure I get the website right before I actually say it on the air. Let's see here. Ohio.
Wicked.com.
That's definitely not it.
I can't believe, what was it, Mattel did that?
Mattel did that
Wow.
that was
that was funny.
Whew, yeah.
That was funny.
SkateOhio.com.
For some reason, I thought
that's maybe not it. Actually,
Nope.
take that back. I spoke too soon.
maybe try.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yes, SkateOhio.com. All one word. No www. Just SkateOhio.com. You know what? I'll put the website up on the old. You know what? I could probably
Put it on screen real big.
I could put it on screen real big. Let me change my display capture.
I thought you were just going to type it right in front of our faces.
Yeah, that's it.
SkateOhio.com.
Display
Get your parents' permission
is it that
before
one?
logging on.
That's the one right there. There it is. SkateOhio.com. We can read off of this. Skate Ohio isn't just a non-profit organization. We're a movement that's redefining the way people experience sports and community. Our purpose is clear: to provide alternative athletic opportunities. Ooh, excuse me. Coffee I drank earlier. Alternative athletic opportunities that extend beyond traditional norms. As a nonprofit, our heart beats for the thrill of skateboarding and non-traditional sports, making them accessible to all ages and all skill levels. They have done some great work rebuilding skate parks in various towns in in Northwest Ohio.
It's such a cool charity.
It's a
It
really cool. And I'm a big proponent. Even though I'm not a skater, I was always more of a rollerblader than anything. I can do the stunts. I could back in the day, I could go backwards. I could jump over things, but that goes back into hockey, you know. But
I was really into skating as a teen.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really do it or was any good at it, but
I mean,
I enjoyed the culture.
I think that was both of. I think that was all of us, really.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we were all big in, like, you know, it was the rise of Tony Hawk and
Yeah.
the games
Oh, yeah.
and Rocket Power.
Rocket Power.
I would watch the X Games on TV.
Me too.
Yeah.
I would get alternative sports magazines.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
That had
cool.
like skateboarding, rollerblading, street luge.
Oh yeah, street luge, the death sport.
I went to the Gravity Games a couple times when they were in Cleveland.
Nice.
And that was pretty rad.
Nice. Let me wrap up with this, and then because I have something to talk about athletic games. Again, everybody, and we're not recording this for the radio station, so I can actually support it. Go to skateohio.com if you want to help out with their 501c3. Fantastic program.
Super
And,
cool.
It's super cool. Anyway, switch back to full
Speaking
face
of
here.
skateboarding, Did you see the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater website has a countdown?
To something.
Counting down to March 4th.
Okay. Something's happening.
God, I hope it's a new... I was going to say a remaster of 3 and 4, but actually I would rather just have a new game.
Just a new one. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so before we wrap up, this wasn't news for the show, but someone is working on the enhanced games, or as I like to call it, the Dark Olympics. It's an Olympic style multiple sports competition where athletes are encouraged to take as many performance-enhancing drugs as they possibly can.
Somebody's going to die.
Someone's going to walk up looking like a human fist, and they're going to explode live on stage.
That's a bad idea.
It's a great idea.
It's kind of funny that you say that because the Arnold Classic is in Columbus right now.
That could very well be where it happens. So they've it's been rumored for years, but they are finally starting to get some actual sponsors.
Oh no!
They have enough money to
what
where
is it, like crypto?
Probably a bunch of crypto.
Bunch of crypt bros.
But you know
bros.
what? Crypto and Red Bull are probably going to be it.
I don't know. I think even Red Bull's classier than that.
Prime
Monster,
Energy.
Prime
Energy.
Bang Energy.
Bang Energy, yes.
C4.
Yeah. Balls. They'll bring balls back just for this.
Balls
has
is for
been
gamers.
back.
Oh, that's right. It's
Balls
for gamers.
Balls is
been
for
back.
gamers.
But anyway, yes.
Balls is for fragging your bros in Quake 3.
That's right, yeah.
Teabagging corpses.
So anyway, the news is there's going to be monetary incentives for first, second, third, I think first through fifth, like where you place, and $1 million bonus if you break a world record.
Oh, dang.
I thought you were going to say a bone.
Oh, they wouldn't just break a bone. They would explode a bone.
The bone would shoot out of the body.
Yeah.
Like a missile, like a calcium missile.
They're gonna look like that. They're gonna look like that one villain from My Hero Academia that is just a ball of muscle.
Yep.
With a head in it.
I wish I would have said calcium missile on the show.
That would have been
a
great.
title.
I almost brought this up for the show, but we ran out of time. But
calcified death rocket.
they're going to be
a boner to air missile.
Okay, this is a joke for maybe it might be for both of you, more Josh than Cody. If they do an X-ray of these giant roid monsters, it's going to look like Glob Herman from the X-Men, just a giant blob with bones just floating around inside. Yeah,
Blob is the gooey guy.
you know what? I have time. I'm going to pull up a picture.
The
of Glob
gooey
Herman.
guy is a wholesome character.
Oh, he is the X-Men's official chef now.
Yeah.
They're on whatever the Asteroid M or Krakoa or wherever they're at now. I don't think they're on Krakoa anymore. But yes, he is he is a non-combatant, but is the team's chef that creates makes foods specifically catered to each mutant's genetic needs for their abilities.
And then Soft Serve provides the dessert.
Yeah.
And
with her ice cream poops.
I've wanted to read Gail Simone's Uncanny X-Men so bad, but
it's good stuff.
You have
to good stuff.
Have a pull list anywhere to get comics anymore. You can't just go.
You can't just
store.
go get a comic, unfortunately.
I mean, you could order individual ones off of the stupid place.
Well, okay. You know what? This is a pretty good picture of Glob Herman.
Yeah, I love Glob.
Yeah,
I love Glob.
So I'll put this on screen, but
I hope they bring Glob to Marvel Rivals.
But it's against terms.
Yeah.
TOS.
I don't know if this is a trigger warning. Is that a hey, content warning? Skeleton.
Yeah, skeleton and organs.
Skeletons.
Spooky, scary skeletons.
There's Glob Herman. There he is. You know what? He's the fourth member of the show right now. Here, he's just going to sit.
I'd like
right
to think there's a skeleton inside all of us.
I would hope so. But
yes. I support that idea.
It's my new 501c Bones for
Humanity.
Bones for Humanity.
501 calcium.
Yeah, that's what the C's for.
That's what the C's for. Yeah, and the
I
3
thought
is
that
because
was
there's.
I thought that was implied.
And the 3 is because there's at least 3 bones.
Yeah. Everybody has at least 3
At
bones.
least 3. Yeah, if not more. But
It's just
Sponsored by Big Milk.
sponsored by Big Bones.
mommymilkers.
All right. So
We're not. This is not for radio.
this
so I
is
can
not for
say
radio.
that.
We can say whatever we want
Pump
right now. It's
up
all
the
good.
jam.
It's all good. So yeah, that's show, guys. We did it. We did a live. We
It was
we
fun.
ripped that Band-Aid off.
It was fun. We should just do this
yeah.
every time.
Yeah, we should just do this every time. This was a lot of fun.
I like it just moving images on the screen.
Are they actually showing up in the actual stream?
Oh,
Yeah.
without a doubt.
Yeah, absolutely.
There he is. He's bouncing around. Bing, 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 bing.
There
we go.
Just the most horrible wet sounds.
Oh, slurping.
Slurping.
That's the wet transformer I mentioned 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Slurp.
Slurpatron.
Just turn into a flesh car, like a car made of
Of skin.
skin and bone.
Ew.
Skin and organs.
Wait.
And the skeleton drives it.
Yeah,
The Kirby car?
yeah. The Kirby
Yeah, he's a
car.
Kirby car. Yeah. Oh, good stuff. All right, so we don't have really a set time. We just kind of start these whenever we get a chance because we're busy adults. Fridays. It's definitely Fridays. It's been like 7 o'clock lately, but I don't know if
Yeah,
it's going to
Fridays
stick that
between
way.
4 and
Before and 7.
7.
Depending
Yeah.
on which one of us wakes up late, which is usually me.
The curse of working night shift. Two-thirds of the team is a night shift. So
Yeah.
but yeah, pencil in Fridays sometime in the early evening. Hey, grab your dinner and watch.
We should probably do better on
grab your-
announcing this stuff on the socials.
This was a last minute thing, whatever.
I know. I'm just saying, as moving forward.
Yeah. Oh, we'll get better at it. You know what? Growing pains,
Hey,
not the show.
It was fun to do, and that's what matters.
And that's what matters.
This
matters, folks.
This is our adult hangout.
it is.
Yeah, and
It
you all
is.
get to watch,
Yep. So again,
Creeps.
until
and you can also interact. But
we can interact. Hey, we're gonna get some interaction. My dad sent a text. That's technically interaction.
What is that? What does the chat say right now? I can't even read
The
that.
chat says Nerd Overload is now live streaming talk shows and podcast. What? We're streaming? That's what the chat says.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll catch you later.
From chimpanzee to chimpanzee.